ringside seats.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have Young Blood, and they will enjoy a power advantage. Up against them, it's Diego Corrales, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. You've got to be extremely well-rounded to succeed here in the lightweight division, and these two certainly fit the bill.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Up first is Youngblood from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title, coming off a TKO win. And here we see Diego Corrales from the United States of America, coming off a very close win.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout...
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is second to none. If you get the right fights, we've got fun all night.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Brilliant hook there. He fails to score with that left hook. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Corrales might be ready to go. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Misses with the straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt.
My question is this. It's not about becoming champion, it's about staying champion. There's only very few champions in the world that believe they are the best. So if you're going to pick the title up, it's not about the first defense. It's not even about the second defense. It's about the third, fourth, fifth defense. It's yours. So I want to see him own this belt that he picked up in his life.
Oh, wait a minute. Why weren't they covering up? the storm. How? I'm not sure. Whoa, wait a minute. What a nightmare scenario. And apparently no rest for the weary. Hold that thought. And we may see a stoppage here. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. And he misses with that straight left. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. He just misses with that jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. He blocks the right uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be... Oh, wait a minute! Stumbling around in potholes. In serious trouble. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing...
Whoa, Johnny! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And right back into the fray.
Green Days now need...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Where was the defense? It somehow weathered the storm.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he scores with the counter. A lot of effort being exerted here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The stamina is off the charts. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Swing and a miss with the right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Time for the 5th round. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? He threw a punch and just got countered. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Morales in some real trouble now. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Let's start the 6th. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. What a massive upset this would be. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The referee's paused the action, and we'll take a look at that count. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. You can see from the record, and yes, there's a cut, and the referee will stop the action. And they're calling it there.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.